Working Class Beer Reviews is looking at O'Fallon Knotty Pretzel Beer. So O'Fallon is a brewery in St. Louis area. It's a suburb of St. Louis, and I don't know that I've ever done any O'Fallon beers. I may have. I'll have to look at my catalog. I have tried O'Fallon beers. Got a lager glass report, and we'll talk about it here. Give it a fairly good strong pour and let it set up while we talk about it. It's nice looking so far. Um, on the bottle itself, it just says O'Fallon Knotty Pretzel Beer, and it's got a big old crusty pretzel on there. Probably a soft pretzel. It makes you think of Oktoberfest and stuff like that. 5.3% alcohol, 12 fluid ounces, 15 IBU. It says we heart beer, but the heart is a hop cone. And Brewers Association, Independent Brewers Association. So this is still an independent brewer. It's not been swallowed up by any larger breweries. On the O'Fallon Brewery website, o'fallonbrewery.com, beers, and it says Knotty Beer. The Knotty Pretzel Beer, our new pretzel beer. I don't think it's new. It's been out. I've seen this for a while. So our new pretzel beer is a light golden ale. So I probably could have chose a different glass, with soft toasted bready notes and a touch of salt. A mix of malts were used to create the backbone of this beer. Red wheat and special roast create the toasty flavor along with a subtle tanginess from the acidulated malt. The yeast helps to carry the soft, tangy flavor and aroma, giving way to a crisp and satisfying finish. Just a hint of hops and a pinch of salt combine to balance the malt profile. Same same numbers here: 5.3 ABV, 15 IBU. Grains are pale malt, special roast, red wheat, white wheat, and acidulated. I'm not sure what acidulated is. Uh, the word acid is in there, so I don't know if that's part of the malting process for it. Hops are German tradition, and availabilities on draft and bottled. So you'll see it on draft, or you'll see it in these 12-ounce bottles. That's it. Let me go ahead and the head is receded. You saw it had a nice head. It's kept a real thin head. With this glass, I should be able to see it's nice and sunny out. It's early March. Uh, it's cloudy, but not chunky. So it's gonna have maybe some sort of powdered sediment. It's mildly filtered, I'm guessing, and it's got some ascending bubbles going up to it. I mean, it's nice. It's kind of a light copper color, and it says it's an ale, so it's a nice looking beer. This glass showcases it pretty well. Um, I gave away my Falstaff church key. My cousin came and visited, and I gave him this, or I gave him the church key. He gave me this. He brought like some of these, and I actually got to try it over the weekend. I don't know if before this weekend if I've ever actually had this. I've seen it, but I don't know if I had it. So I don't see a. Oh wait, 2012 8W 212424. So those numbers mean something to somebody, but they didn't make it really clean. There's a little bit of sediment. Oh yeah. So you do a little swish and pour. It does have wheat in it, so it's a blend of wheat and barley. So it's a bit of a wheat beer. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. I don't know if you can see that kind of cloud that just came out of that yeast. That's kind of cool. So let's see if we get a nose on this. It smells like pretzel. It does. It smells like a toasted pretzel in a good way. It's got that. It does. You can smell that kind of saltiness to it. 15 IBUs. You're not going to get much hops, so that's just there for balancing purpose. Malt's not meant to be part of the flavor profile. Yeah. That sediment's just like slowly working its way down. It's like like a lava lamp almost. That's kind of cool. So, all right, well, let's take a sip. 5.3 ABV is pretty normal for a mild ale. Yeah, you mainly just get the kind of a blend of malts. Um, it does have that kind of soft, fluffy mouthfeel of a wheat beer, for sure. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what acidulated malts. That's a new one for me. I've heard of people talking about it, but I've never recall seeing that in the grain, you know, list of any beers that I've had so far. But it's not to say that won't happen again. I'll do some research on that. And German traditional hops is what they use. So with that being said, yeah, I can taste the saltiness. Not, I mean, it's not overpowering it, but it's there. They make it part of the flavor. So it does, yeah, definitely. If you're going for a pretzel flavor, it's a bit. It's got some sweetness from the grains, but it's not sweet by any means. So it's not just some dry, salty pretzel. It does have carbonation. Oh, the cap just says O'Fallon Brewery. We love beer. I don't know if it's probably have to get way closer to see that. That I've seen other O'Fallon beers. Other O'Fallon beers I've had before I started doing videos was Hemp Hop Rye, and I've had their pumpkin beer, which is a fall beer. The Hemp Hop Rye is really good. It's like an amber ale, um, and it talks about how hops and hemp and obviously marijuana are closely related. So wouldn't surprise me. I did do that Sweetwater 420 IPA. Had some sort of strain of something in it, but obviously they can't. I don't think they can legally sell it to the general public if it has any amount of THC in it. But yeah, not a whole lot from O'Fallon that's available in my area. If I the farther obviously east I go, closer to St. Louis, I'd probably see a lot more. I have no idea what the brewery is, but if anybody watching this in the comments, if you've ever been to O'Fallon and been to the brewery, any other beers of theirs you've ever tried, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear about that because the few that I have had from O'Fallon have been good, um, and this is one of them. I really feel this is really good. It's got a little more body than some of your run-of-the-mill wheat beers. You know, your more general wheat beers are from America are in the 4.5% range or so. They're pretty light because wheat beers in general have a more fuller body. So you can't, if you drink a few of those more full body, you'll feel kind of bloated. So they make them a little lighter so that they're a little more sessionable, especially when you get them on draft. So this would probably be great on draft, I bet, when it's fresh. Hear that dog over there? I don't know if you can see in the camera. I'm outside. And I got my Weber over here. Yeah, I've been grilling a little bit as it's warmed up. We had a fairly mild tail end of February, and been getting the grill out. Grilled some chicken wings. What else? Some chicken, mainly a lot of chicken. I think some hamburger patties. Just, you're just your normal stuff. Nothing crazy. I'm not a big aficionado. I love grilling, but I'm not great at it. I don't have a smoker or anything like that. So it's more just coming outside and searing and charring things and taking them back in. I don't do a whole lot of like slow cooking, although I wouldn't mind getting into that, especially having a few of these with me. Yeah, I would. I could see these being part of a variety pack. Um, a 6-pack would be fine. I think past 6, I could see wanting to move on to something else. It's nothing against this, but it just, it's a very specific flavor. It's not a very generalized flavor. It's got that kind of caramely, malty, and the fluffiness of the wheat. So yeah, I really like it. I enjoy it a lot, and I appreciate my cousin for leaving this with me. Yeah, on the bottle it says "We love beer in Boston." The collar, and O for O'Fallon. And it's a pry-off, so if anybody homebrews, they could reuse these beers. Man, it's so carbonated. Wheat beers could be like that, though. Um, yeah, I'm sure when they first released this is around Oktoberfest, because German food, they typically have pretzels of some sort, whether it be the hard pretzels or the big, soft, puffy pretzels you get like at a ballpark or something like that. Usually served with some sort of like strong mustard or whole grain mustard, or just lots of butter, things like that, or cheese. Of course, you can't go wrong with cheese. But yeah, thanks for watching this. Um, I just wanted to try it while the weather was good. I thought I'd take advantage of it, and I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of O'Fallon beers. If you've had the Knotty Pretzel beer, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys later.